Well, again, everybody, it's Harry Boxer, the technical trader at thetechtrader.com. It's January the 3rd. That will be Wednesday. And the market had another tough session today, although we did have a little snapback rally at the end of the day. Anyway, stocks are still moving up and down, of course, and we have stocks that are moving up, as we highlight every day pretty much, although we instituted some new shorts this week as well. ARQT jumped to 401, finished 399, up 56 cents. That's a 16% jump. Mine was 13 million. The OBV is rising. The stock is snapping back. Take a look where this stock came from. This is a biotech stock that at one point was trading in the mid 30s, and you can see it rolled over hard from mid 2022 to just last month when it traded multiple times down near $1.75. It's subsequently more than doubled, and you can see that the targets now are about 5.5 and 6.5 on extension targets. ASTR, well, that's what space popped sharply a couple of days, and now look at the last two inside days in a row, forming a wedge. If we pop here, we're looking at 3, 35, 4, and then 5 as possibilities. And you can see this stock, a huge drop, although this is a reverse split stock as well. BBLG, after exploding last week, it came down this week, but today reversed sharply from 4 to 634, finished 571, up 157, a 38% gain. This is a thin stock. It traded 1.5 million and might very well extend back up towards the 7, 8, 9 zone. So keep a close tab on this one. CGA. Now, China Green Agricultural spiked 2 days ago and then pulled back sharply yesterday, only to reverse back up today. Now, this is the kind of stock that I think can be extremely volatile, as witnessed by the movements we've seen on it. Here's your long-term declining top line, which comes in right to where today's high was. I am looking for a breakout. If we do get one above 4, this might be a $5, $6, or even $7 or $8 stock eventually. But stay tuned. We're going to find out. It's a stock in the same group that we've been following for a long time. Seed popped a week ago and pulled back right back to the moving averages on lower volume. I think this is going to take off shortly. Once you get above 3, I'm looking for 3.5, 4.5, 5.5. COLL. Now, Collegium is an old stock friend of mine that I've been following for many, many years. And I traded back in 1718 and back in 1920, in 2019, 2020. You can see that clean breakout this week as stock has moved up 9 of the last 10 days and taken it from 21 to 35 nearly. My target is now 39, is extended, but with the breakout today to new all-time highs, this may very well have some free running up here. Shippers have been very strong of late. FRO, after pulling back yesterday, snapped back today. Jumped to $1.15 or about 6% on 2.9 million. It looks like the kind of stock that could really run. Its next target is 23.5 and 27.5. In the coal sector, METC broke out of a base, popped, flagged, and today broke out again. 2.4 million traded up 177 or 10%. Now you can see going back here, multiple year all-time highs are up here. If we can get to the 20.5 range, we'll see the 23, 25 zone. NEXI, wonderful stock trade today. Check out the 1-minute intraday chart. So stock took off in the morning. We had a nice trade on it. It pulled back, coiled, popped again, and then reversed. We were stopped out. I don't know if this stock is done yet, quite frankly. Even with the big day today, 72 million shares traded. Stock was up a mere 167%. Now, the extension target would be somewhere up near 12, but a retest of today's target in the 9-10 zone would be first. SIDU popped sharply and pulled back for 2 days, held at 50, and spiked right back up today. Today's pop from 672 and doubling to 1348, and then finishing 1120 at 423, or 60%. 15.9 million was a really solid big day for the stock. I would look for a retest if possible in the mid-teens. We'll see. If we get beyond that, who knows where they can take this. Voyager exploded, pulled back sharply, but came right back today. A good sign for me. I'm now looking for 12 and 14. And finally, Zim, another shipper, after running up and pulling back on a wedge, has broken out 3 days in a row now, and it's near the target I had set for it around 12.5, 13. There's a gap there, but I think the stock has designs on making a move towards 15.5, my next target. And that's a look at some of the hot stocks at detectrader.com. Good night, everybody.